Hey, well, this video is called Spikes and the second spike. So whenever somebody says spike, for me, I think of railroad spikes, because those spikes are driven into the rail and then down to the wooden planks that hold the rail in place. So we've heard newscasters allude to the possibility of a second spike in the coronavirus. Now, with all the so-called rioting in the cities of America, and some now even across the world, be expecting that newscasters will say we are experiencing a second spike of the coronavirus. Now remember, corona means crown, and the virus that exists in your crown or in your head. If you go to my other channel, which is called War Backwards is Raw, R-A. War Backwards is Raw. In that channel, I completely expose not only the coronavirus, but all viruses. There is no such thing as a virus. Oh, I know you've been brought up to believe when you vomit and you have a fever that you, quote, must have a virus. No, because viruses do not exist at all, period. And if you want to question this or doubt this, I would like to have you go back to my other channel, War Backwards is Raw, and extensively I've exposed the whole concept of viruses themselves. It comes from the Latin word, and at the time it only meant a secretion of poison, possibly from an animal or a plant. Period. In the Latin language, virus is singular, and it has no plural. Okay? And most likely, prior to about 1900, if you use the word virus, everyone who was knowledgeable in the language of the time would have thought that you were either bitten by a serpent and poison was injected or secreted into your body, or you were out in the woods or wilderness and you stumbled upon a poisonous plant and that secretion got onto your body. So watch out. This is kind of a forewarning. Most likely it's coming because many of the newscasters casting their spell warned us about the possibility of a second spike of the coronavirus, which means it's possible we can go through this all over again. The same nonsense coming out and at you. But this time it's going to be called a second spike. Remember, a spike is driven, and it's driven into either the metal hull or the wood, and it's meant to fasten something down. Now, will you let a spike into your temple? Will you let a spike be driven right through your skull and into your brain, and let it establish and hold down this false track of corny viruses killing everybody everywhere and on any and every surface, and possibly in anybody you see when you walk down the street or you go to work? Come on. Don't let the spike into your mind. Reject it when it comes out. Oh, we're in a second spike. Well, it's just another attempt to rehash and recapture you in the same hoax of the coronavirus or any virus. All viruses are nonsense. None exist. You need not fear. Fear not. The Bible says it probably about 365 times. And it is said that the reason the Bible says it 365 times is so that you have one for every day. Here ends our video.